You're watching News 3 Now this morning. Winner of the National Edward R. Murrow Award for Overall Excellence in Television.
6:52 time for the morning sprint. We start with some breaking news this morning. The Ochsner Park Zoo in Baraboo is going to be closed this morning after a fire broke out overnight. We do know no animals were hurt and the fire is out.
We have a crew on the way to the scene. Keep it here for updates as we learn more this morning. To our other top headlines now. Today marks the one-year anniversary of the first COVID vaccines here in the U.S. It comes as the country passes 50 million COVID-19 cases. About 800,000 people have died as a result of the virus. Roughly 60% of Americans are vaccinated. Dr. Sandra Lindsay made history 1 year ago by becoming the first American to receive her shot. And just in this morning, Reuters is reporting 2 doses of Pfizer's vaccine likely gives 70% protection against hospitalization when someone is infected with the Omicron variant. This data is from new major real-world studies on the impact of the new variant. It's based on more than 211,000 positive tests within the last month. The study also shows the vaccine only offers about a 33% chance of preventing symptomatic infection altogether. Doctors are pushing a booster shot for everyone to help improve those numbers.
Federal and state officials are looking into the collapse of an Amazon distribution center in Illinois during last week's tornado outbreak. At least 6 people were killed, and now the governor is looking into strengthening building codes. Meanwhile, OSHA, the Occupational Safety and Health Administration, is beginning its own investigation. Amazon says it does believe the building was built to code.
Extra police stationed at a Fitchburg middle school this week after a concerning message was found on a girl's bathroom wall. Police were present at Savannah Oaks Middle School yesterday. Verona School District leaders didn't say what the message was, but they do believe it might have been there for a while.
Immigration advocates are asking Democrats in the state to bring immigration reform home for the holidays. The Senate is poised to vote on the Build Back Better reconciliation bill this week. That bill contains some immigration reform. Yesterday, elected officials joined advocates to rally outside 6 Democratic Party offices in Wisconsin.
A Green Bay man will spend 5 years in prison for his 18th drunk driving conviction. 74-year-old Wallace Bowers has had a valid driver's license when he was arrested last January. Bowers, a Vietnam veteran, crashed into a power pole and temporarily knocked out service. He apologized in court, saying stress led to a relapse after he was sober for 10 years.
A tough break for the Badgers on their bowl game. They're going to face Arizona State in the Las Vegas Bowl on the 30th, and we just found out that Colin Wilder won't be suiting up for the Badgers. The senior safety announced on Twitter that his UW career is over because of injury. During Wilder's final season at Madison, he had 32 tackles, 3 interceptions, and forced a fumble. And he was bigger than all that, though. He was a vocal leader, not just on the defense, but on the entire team.
Ahead of its Senate committee hearing tomorrow, American Airlines says it's aggressively hiring to keep flights operating on schedule. CEOs from Southwest, Delta, and United are also set to address the Transportation Committee. American submitted testimony saying a staffing shortage led to mass cancellations in the fall. The committee wants to know what airlines are doing for their customers after receiving $50 billion in aid during the pandemic.
We do have an alert day in the forecast for Wednesday afternoon into early Thursday morning. This is for high winds. We're talking wind gusts 50 or 60 miles per hour being a possibility for us, along with some thunderstorms that can tap into these high winds. As a result, we do have high wind watches in effect. It's been about almost 5 years since the last time we have had a high wind watch or a high wind warning around here. So do be prepared for that. Otherwise, headed out the door today, things will be smooth. Just cloud cover on the increase.
All right, Chris Reese, thank you very much. Keep it here, folks. Take in that sunrise. We'll have more breaking news from Ochsner Park, Ochsner Zoo in Baraboo coming up.